Great topic. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, sharing this video with all your friends helps us reach even more people. Thanks in advance. The linguistic richness of the world. How many languages are there? Who speaks them? And which are the most popular? Hey everyone. Today we're diving into a truly breathtaking topic, languages of the world. While we often only think about our own native tongue, our planet actually boasts an incredible diversity of languages. So what are these languages? Who speaks them? And which ones are the most popular? Let's take a journey into this fascinating world together. How many languages are there in the world, and which ones? Currently, there are over 7,000 languages spoken around the world. Yes, you heard that right, more than 7,000. Each of these languages has its own unique structure, culture, and history. However, there's a sad reality. Many of these languages, especially those spoken by smaller communities, are endangered. It's estimated that a language disappears every 2 weeks. This represents a significant loss for humanity's cultural heritage. Now, are all 7,000 plus languages popular? Absolutely not. In fact, approximately 90% of these languages are spoken by fewer than 100,000 people. This shows us just how much diversity we have, but also how fragile these languages can be. Languages are grouped into different families based on their origins. For example, the Indo-European language family, including English, Spanish, Hindi, the Sino-Tibetan language family, like Chinese, the Niger-Congo language family, most African languages, and the Afro-Asiatic language family, such as Arabic, Hebrew, are just a few examples. Which languages are used in which regions? The geographical distribution of languages is also quite fascinating. Every continent and region has its own unique linguistic map. Asia. This is the most linguistically diverse continent in the world. Languages with massive speaker bases like Chinese, Mandarin, Hindi, Bengali, Indonesian, Japanese, and Korean are concentrated here. At the same time, thousands of smaller local languages are also spoken on this continent. Africa. Perhaps the most remarkable continent in terms of linguistic diversity is Africa. The Niger-Congo language family makes up the vast majority of languages on this continent. In addition to widespread languages like Arabic in North Africa, Swahili in East Africa, and Hausa in West Africa, hundreds of local tribal languages are also spoken. Europe. This continent is dominated by the Indo-European language family. English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Russian, and Turkish are common languages in Europe and its surroundings. North and South America. In the post-colonial era, European languages like Spanish, English, and Portuguese became dominant. However, many indigenous languages are still spoken, particularly in certain parts of South America, such as Quechua, Guarani. Oceania. Australia and Pacific Islands, surprisingly rich in linguistic diversity. Australian Aboriginal languages and Pacific Island languages stand out with their unique structures. However, many of these languages are also facing the threat of extinction. The most popular languages by ranking. Now let's get to the most anticipated part. Which are the most spoken languages in the world? These rankings can vary slightly when including both native and second language speakers, but here's a general list. 1. English, spoken by over 1.5 billion people. While native speakers number over 400 million, its role as the language of global trade, diplomacy, science, and popular culture means the number of second language speakers is much higher. It has truly become the lingua franca of the world. 2. Mandarin Chinese, spoken by approximately 1.1 billion people. It's the official language of the People's Republic of China, and given the country's massive population, it naturally has a huge number of speakers. Mandarin's tonal system is considered one of the most challenging aspects for learners. 3. Hindi, spoken by around 600 to 700 million people. It's one of India's official languages and has a large speaker base due to the population density. However, it's important to remember that hundreds of different languages and dialects are spoken in India. 4. Spanish, spoken by approximately 550 million people. Widely spoken in Spain, Latin America, excluding Brazil, and parts of the United States. It's a popular language due to its cultural influence and relatively easy learning curve. 5. French, spoken by around 300 million people. In addition to France, it's an official or widely spoken language in Canada, Belgium, Switzerland, and many African countries. Historically, it has been the language of diplomacy and art. 6. Arabic, spoken by approximately 300 million people. Widely spoken across the Middle East and North Africa, Arabic holds great religious and cultural significance. There can be significant dialectal differences among its speakers. 7. Bengali, spoken by around 270 million people. It's the official language of Bangladesh and is also widely used in the Indian state of West Bengal. 8. Russian, spoken by approximately 260 million people. The official language of Russia, and also widely spoken in former Soviet countries. known for its rich literature and scientific contributions. 9. Portuguese, spoken by around 260 million people. In addition to Portugal, it's an official language in Brazil, Angola, Mozambique, and other countries. Brazil's massive population boosts Portuguese's rank. 10. Urdu/Punjabi/Indonesian. The ranking and speaker numbers for these languages are quite close and can vary depending on the source. For instance, Urdu in Pakistan and India, Indonesian in Indonesia, and Punjabi in India and Pakistan each have approximately 200 to 250 million speakers. Fascinating details and thought-provoking facts. Language and culture connection. Every language is a mirror of its own culture. The words in a language carry the traces of the geography, lifestyle, and way of thinking of the people who speak it. For example, the fact that Eskimos have dozens of different words for snow shows their deep connection to their environment. Bilingualism and multilingualism. Many people around the world speak more than one language. Bilingualism or multilingualism can activate different areas of the brain, improving cognitive abilities. The role of technology. While the internet and technology can help some languages spread, they can also lead to the further isolation or extinction of smaller languages. Although translation tools are constantly improving, they can't fully convey the cultural depth of a language. Endangered languages. The disappearance of a language every 2 weeks is like a library closing down for humanity. Along with that language, the knowledge, stories, traditions, and worldview it carries are also lost. Linguists are making great efforts to preserve these languages. Languages of the future. With globalization and technology, it's predicted that some languages will strengthen, while others will fade away. However, humanity's need for and curiosity about linguistic diversity will never cease. I hope this video has satisfied your curiosity about the rich and fascinating world of languages. Don't forget to tell me in the comments which languages you're most curious about or which languages you speak. See you in the next video. Take care.